E-waste. Today we are going to study e-waste. What do you mean by e-waste? Anybody know that? So e-waste is nothing electrical equipments waste. So the world is a consumerism. So whatever we see through that our advertisements, we like to buy and we like to use that. After a certain times, it become as a waste. It may be a radio or electronical things. All the electronical things, after we cannot use that, we called that a e-waste. So this is the things we are going to study now. E-waste and its management. What are the e-waste? First we are going to study, then we are going to study its managements. So how we have to manage the e-waste. E-waste are generally called as electronical wastes, which includes the spoiled, dated, non-repairable electrical and electronical device. We are buying the radio, televisions, cell phone. What will happen after are spoiled? So we cannot use no more. So when the condition is comes, so we'll consider as the e-waste. So that's the one. E-waste are generally called as electronical waste, which includes the spoiled, outdated, non-repairable electrical and electronical devices. So these are called is the e-waste. So now we know that what is the e-waste. The electronical things after cannot use, that we called e-waste. It means we cannot use the electronical things, just it's become as a waste. So that we call is a e-waste. This is the waste contain toxic metals like lead, cadmium, chromium, mercury, though also contain iron, copper, silicon, aluminum and gold, which can be recovered. So some of the toxic materials we call is a lead, cadmium, chromium and mercury, but there are some of the materials also is we can reuse: iron, copper, silicon, aluminum, gold. So which can be a recover or which we can reuse. Nevertheless, only 5% of e-waste produce or recycle. This the e-waste we consider as a non-biodegradable waste. We cannot recycle. Only 5% of waste only we can recycle. So 95% of electronical things we cannot reuse. So that is no more. So such a waste, it may be contains the toxic materials. So we have to keep in that. So 95% of the e-waste we cannot recycle. Only 5% of the e-waste we can reuse or recycled as a other usage. So what are that we will study. Source of the e-waste electronical devices. What are the source of the e-waste electronical device? Where we are getting the e-waste. So that is the simple meaning of that. Computer, laptops, mobile phones, printer, monitors, televisions, DVD player, calculators, toys, sports equipments. So these are the things we can get. So TV. So look at that is a TV, printer, computer. So these all we consider as the e-waste. Mobile phone, up to this is work use. If it is not work properly, so we consider as a e-waste. So the source of the e-waste electronic device, waste, computer, laptop, mobile phone, printer, monitors, televisions, DVD players, calculator. So these are some of the things we consider as a e-waste. Household electronical applicants, refrigerator, washing machines, micro oven, mixer, grinder, water heater. So these are the electronical things which we use in our home. After using these, where the spoiled and update of the electrical applicants, so we consider as a e-waste. So these are the e-waste we can get from that household electronical applicants, accessories, printer, cartridges, batteries and chargers. So these are some of the things: refrigerator, washing machine, micro oven, television, TV. So these are some of the things we consider as a e-waste. So look at that. So whatever we use, how much e-waste every year we will throw out. So sometimes we cannot avoid also. So the electronical things is necessary for us. After we cannot use that electronical applicants, so we consider as the e-waste. Already I told that only 5% of the electronical waste can be used, only 5%. 95% we cannot recycle, such a way it's there. How that the more amount of the e-waste is produced? This is our mentality. Mass productions. Over 15 years, only a less amount of the electrical equipments. Over 50 years before, there is no refrigerator, there is no TV, there is no radio. Radio maybe is there, AC. So these are the things is only now. Mass productions, more amount of the productions are produced. Mass consumers. So now we get to consume, or we are get to buy that electronical things. When you take our home, nearly 2 or 3 cell phones is there. So if the model is comes, the new model is comes, means we will throw the old cell phone, then we will buy the new one. Everything, even though the electronical things is work, so we don't like to have when you go for the advanced level, or when we like to buy the advance of the equipments. So mobile phone, so it is the mass productions, mass consumers and mass disposal. How much we are produce, how much we are using, according to that the mass disposal also is produced. So environmental impact of e-waste. Disposal of any kind of the electrical and electronical device without knowledge can become the landfill and water pollution. So if you throw in the land, what will happen? So the land becomes polluted, or water also it's polluted. So the e-waste we consider as a water pollutant as well as the land pollutant. Sometimes do the air pollutions also, while we are burning that the electronical or e-waste. So what will happen? So it also is produce the poison or harmful air, smoke, which deposit in the atmosphere, which give the unconditional environment, or which create the disease to the human as well as the other organism, living organism, birds, animals, this also. So just do you know computer components? So 66% nowadays is a percentage of the telecommunications components, 12%. electronic components 5%, biomedical components 7%, other components 6%. E-waste. Some of the human effect also is there. So health effect, more to know. Lead, already told that the electronical things is made up of the lead or mercury or some other harmful substance. So damage central and peripheral nervous system. So in our body, so we have the nervous system. It's very important for us. If the nervous system is disturbed, means the whole body also will be disturbed. Affect the brain development in child. Chromiums always is disturb that our lungs, asthmatic, bronchitis. Cadmium in kidney and liver, neural damage. These are the harmful substance which we use to produce the electronical substance or electronical equipments. So it will damage mercury, chronic damage to brain and respiratory system. So this is also disturbed. And plastic include PVC, burning, produce the dioxin which causes the developmental and reproductive problem, damage in immune system. So PVC, it's also disturb our brain development, reproductive problem and damage the immune system. So these are the substance which we use to produce the electronical equipments. So after using that, after become that the e-waste, so when we throw, so these are the equipments or these are the substance which mingle with the water. While we are take that water for drinking purpose, what will happen? These are the problem is comes to. So we have to be aware of that. Electronical equipments contain many hazardous heavy metals such as lead, cadmium, that can causes several soil and groundwater pollutions. So these are the substance which we get from the e-waste, which has the lead, some of the harmful substance which disturb the groundwater level also. E-waste dumps yards and the place nearby are polluted and causes several health hazardous. So health problems also is produced because of the e-waste. So look at that is the how much waste is. So this also is produced that harmful to the human being. So these are the things we have studies. What is the e-waste? How we have to manage the e-waste? So we have to avoid that the usage of the electronical things as much we can. So buying a new things and throwing the old things, old equipments which we used, so sometimes it considered as a e-waste. So not only it become as a e-waste, it is a harmful for the human being also. So we have to keep it in mind. So avoid that and have the proper disposal of the e-waste is very important for us. Thank you for listening.